Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So doing a quick update video on the perimeter fence in the northeast pasture. This is the 500 feet plus along the road, and through yesterday and today I was able to get all 6 strands put in, and running the wire was so simple. It really was not difficult at all. I was concerned about a long distance like this and the amount of friction there would be from each of the posts, because we were looking at, it's got to run through like 25 plus posts to get where we're going, but no issues whatsoever. It ran right through and we got them all tied off. I'll show you how we tie these things off. There's a little silver thing in there. See, that's called a gripple. So the wire runs through it and it locks it, and then wire runs back through again, locks it again, and you can see that the excess wire there sticking up. But then that leaves you this nice loop, so we can connect to the loops and take them on over to the other corner post. It's about a 14-foot stretch there, but that's all there is to that. But that's a good looking fence, if I do say so myself. I'm really pleased, and it went in. The hardest part, of course, was putting in the corner post because of all the the concrete and digging holes and rocks and all that nonsense. And then the T-posts, most of those went in pretty easily, but again, occasionally you run into some rocks. But as far as the wire was concerned, the wire was easy. The only issue we had was here on the A-brace. We needed to drill a hole so that we could run the wire through it, because there's no hole drilled there. So I had to do that on our own, run the wire through, and then it was a little more difficult because you're drilling through 2 pieces of PVC, or not PVC, but the recycled vinyl windows, and then trying to get that second section of wire back through was kind of tough. But so that took a while. There goes a fan. It actually took longer. It actually took longer to put in the last strand because of that A-brace than it took to put the other 5 in. So if it wasn't for that, this would have been absolutely easy. But I'd have to say it was pretty easy as it was. So we got a good looking fence, and we are about, I'd say, almost 50% finished with the northeast pasture. We got corners to take care of and things, and the final stretch across the bottom and up the side. But other than that, we are doing great and looking to get some animals on the land pretty soon. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we will see you in the pasture.